This is a segment between two walls where me and Sam speak about everything going on between the walls of Attack on Titan. So, this week's episode was a little off the scales, man. I don't know.
It was weird.
This isn't like typical. I mean, this is, but it isn't like typical Attack on Titan. It feels kind of like off to me a little.
They're playing up the mystery a lot.
Yeah.
And we don't know what's like, we are so in the dark about what's happening. That's why I feel like it's so off-putting. Because we're in the dark about so much. Like, we don't know what is going on.
Yeah.
That's the reason. Like, that's how I feel.
They're really putting us in like a spot where before we kind of knew there was something fishy going on behind the scenes. But now it's like going on in front of the scenes.
There's a lot
but
of stuff.
There's a lot of holes going too.
Yeah. It's just that I don't think we don't have information on a lot. So like, I don't fucking know. Like in my eyes, what's going on with Eren is like that. I don't know, bro.
It's weird. It's like an accumulation of so much stuff. Like, we talked about this a couple episodes ago. I think episode 23, and where we're like, it's just weird because now there's stuff with Annie and stuff with Astoria and stuff with Eren and stuff with Mikasa and stuff with Hanj and stuff with the city and stuff with Elena. And then you're like, how are they going to finish all these stories? Because there's like a lot of things, and I can't speculate on this. Like before, all we had to speculate on was who's the armored titan, who's the colossal titan, and like now it's like, what are these? It's moved away from being Titan based, I feel, and more towards like slice of life drama. Like I just feel like we're in a military camp dealing with poor military understanding. Like
that's pretty much what it is, though. It's just I feel like a lot of these plot lines diverge in the Zeke sense, though. Like a lot of these merge into whatever is going on with Zeke. Like the Yelena thing is connected to Zeke. The whole Gabby and Falco thing is like connected to Zeke, I think. Eren, obviously, the thing with Flock, the Yaerness, we'll talk about that later. Like that shit's crazy. The fact that Eren has his own cabal of like terrorists. That
I fucking hate Flock, man, bro.
I hate Flock. I hate him, bro. I hate him. So he has this like cabal now. I don't even know if that's like what to call it. That's the only thing I want to call it. Like, what else can we call that shit?
I don't know, like, an organization.
We have this like some organization of like, because like I don't know if he was the one who like even wanted them to even like, did he organize this? Like, I'm not sure. It seems like it's like Flock just going to follow Eren. Eren's like, whatever, I'm gonna do what I want. If y'all want to help, fine.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like to me. But I don't know. Like, we are so in the dark about everything. Like, no lie, what's happening with Eren is honestly like compared, like, is a biggest mystery comparable to the basement, bro. In my opinion, because for so long, like, we didn't know what was going on in the basement, and that was the biggest mystery. Now, whatever happening with Eren is the biggest mystery happening on the show, because we're so in the dark about everything. He met with Yelena. They had a secret meeting, which fucked everything up. Like, that secret meeting, like, literally fucked everything.
Yeah. And, like, you got Yelena being mad sus.
OD.
Yeah. And I'm waiting for Armin to touch Annie's crystal. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like, he's so right.
It has to happen.
Yeah.
They've been showing it, like, too often of him being with Annie.
It's either that or Eren has to wake her up. One of those two.
I don't know, bro. Like, but like, what's gonna happen when she wakes up, bro? Is she Team Paradise? Like, what's gonna happen?
She kicking Eren's head.
She better be Team Paradise. Hell no, she catching these hands from Hobo Eren, from Man Bun Eren.
I think Eren killed her dad.
Dad's not dead.
Yeah, remember at the I think he's dead. Like I think that's what's gonna come out because remember when they showed up to the fucking play and Annie's pops was there talking to and like they were like
talking to Gabby's mom or Taco's mom, one of the two. Yeah.
And then like out of nowhere, Aaron just popped up, murked everybody.
Yeah.
I think he probably died in that. And she's gonna find out that Aaron did that shit.
Yo,
and like honestly, that's my prediction.
I didn't even think about that shit.
And I think that's gonna ruin the whole plan. I think like like she's gonna try to kick it, and she's gonna be like, "Yo, is my pops okay?" And Gabby's gonna be there and be like, "Yo, your dad's dead. He died in this shit." Or like Sophia's like her sister or some shit. And then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, Aaron came through, popped off, hit your dad in the head with a building."
Hit your dad in the head with a building.
And he's dead. She's gonna go buck wild, but she might get clapped this time.
She's going to.
But I don't even think so. I don't think so. See, that's the thing. I think that she is still like, even though Aaron has a lot of combat ability and he's older, I think that
not
Annie
the same nigga anymore, bro.
I think Annie was like leagues above Aaron.
I don't know.
Even then, I think it was like that bad. I think it would be. I think so, man. I think Annie, her combat prowess was so good that she was on par with Mikasa.
Think so,
actually, I think she was further than Mikasa in terms of combat ability, and that's just how my feeling. I always thought that Annie was better than Mikasa, and they never showed who won that fight.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah,
so I think Annie won.
That's crazy,
and I think it's just like that's how strong Annie is as a person, because you've seen when she killed that like bug or whatever, that she's just like not there either.
Yeah, she's not.
So she just thinks in terms of fighting, combat, and killing. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And when she kill Pops, like peace. And you're like no love to you.
Damn, I didn't even think of that, bro.
Yeah, like once again,
my mindset was that they're gonna get her to their side by saying, "Oh, your Pops is alive. We'll have him come to Paradise Island, protect his ass, and you can fight with us." You know what I'm saying? That's where my mind was at, because I didn't even think like it didn't even register in my brain that he could have been caught in that thing. Because like in my eyes, if there's no body, he's fucking alive. So because we didn't see him, I'm like, oh, this dude's not in there. But he could have been there, bro. Which
that's
is crazy.
How I feel, man. And I felt the same way. He could have been there. Yeah. I was like, they're gonna talk about like get your dad saved and whatever, but like there might be no dad to save.
Yeah, right.
Because Aaron could have messed that up because he did some extra shit. Like
crazy, bro.
Yeah, I was like deep in the tank on that. Once I saw that scene and like I'm like, is her Pops even alive? Like what are they gonna say to her?
That's crazy, bro.
And does she still have years left because she's frozen?
Who knows?
Like, is that what the crystal does?
Who knows, bro?
Yeah.
That shit is it. Who the fuck knows?
Too many
what
plots.
That does.
Too many plots. Like
yeah, bro. It's a lot. But like that's why I think the shit just diverges on Zeke. Because they're also playing up that like Zeke might be manipulating Aaron, which in my mind, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like in my head, I'm like, there's no way that Zeke is somehow double crossing Aaron also. But it could be possible. Like we do not know. Like we can't be out here trusting this man Zeke. We can't. So like even though I was like, there's no way this man Zeke is finna double cross Aaron. You gonna cross that man when he got like 4 Titans?
He does have 4
Titans. You gonna cross him? Like I didn't even think about that. But it could be a thing where like the man is manipulating Aaron. And I'm just like, so what does that look like? What is this plan then? And like, I'm not putting it past Zeke because like we said before, the mangaka, the author of the story, probably rates Zeke as the smartest person in the verse. He gave him an 11 out of 10 on the scale. Like, so he probably thinks Zeke is the smartest motherfucker in the story. So what plan is the man cooking up, bro? With that information of him being the smartest, What plan is this fucking guy cooking up, bro?
He's chefing for real.
Yeah, like what's happening?
And like the overall thing, like, yo, man's get is it Zachary?
Yeah, Zachary, yeah. Getting got.
Then I always pronounce his name wrong. The guy's name that starts with a P, the other general, the Rose captain.
Oh, Pixis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to call him Pikes. He's intelligent as shit, but he's like a very like mentalist, like smart. He's not like maybe he is smart, but the way that they have him like taken care of, they killed Zachary, like we can't go around just killing more people because that's just going to lead to more people being dead. We just got to eat this L pretty much,
right,
and then move on. And I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah,
and it's getting to the point where, like you said, it's all leading to like Zeke. But what do we do with like all this information? Because it just keeps compounding. It's like every episode we're like, all right, there's more information. Oh, Yelena's like interjected people into specific locations. Why are they there?
What is up with that, bro?
Yeah, it's like,
what is up with that? That shit too. Like, I didn't even fully remember that. Like, but like, yeah, they make a point to say that. Like, they make a point of this. So like, Yelena from the jump up, we know like she don't fuck with Marley because they destroyed her nation. So the whole thing was, the whole like thing that they're saying is why she met Eren is to kind of like spark Eren to attack Marley. And Yelena's and Zeke's whole plan was to get Eren to inflict damage on Marley, which happened. So they're going okay. But then we have that with Yelena wanting to hurt Marley and destroy shit. On the flip side, we have her on Paradise getting Marleyans jobs in these places like restaurants and shit like that. So what's up with that, bro?
Like, what's going on?
So is it a thing where she about to smoke these Marleyans in these places? Like, what's gonna happen, bro? Because we know that she was smoking niggas before. Yeah. Like, niggas was having quote unquote accidental deaths and shit because she was anybody who didn't fuck with their cause, she was offing them.
Yeah.
Like, this bitch is crazy.
She's out there, man. Yeah, I just want to say Hanj though, like small sidebar.
Do it.
I'm just going through it, but she's trying to pick up that chocolate. You know what I mean?
She got to get with old boy.
Old boy.
I'm fucking dead, bro. Funny, bro. Nah, Hanj came and done that, bro. Hanj is so down bad right now. In terms of everything, it's just that she's just.
It's because she's not living her life that she loves. Like, she was so into like researching and Titans, and then now they're like, you're the commander.
Yeah, you're the commander and chief of the scout. She's like, what?
She's like, excuse me, that is not my job.
Yeah, facts. That is not my job. That is not my job.
Yeah, so this is just getting crazy. This is just getting OD crazy. And Eren just like breaking out of prison. Everybody just break. Why do they have prisons so everybody can break out, bro? Like,
like, we're not even surprised that Eren got out because we knew that cell was not holding this man, bro. So like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not even sure if somebody like sprung him or he just broke out and he's like, all right, it's time, so I'm gonna just leave now. Like, we don't know for sure. Like, it could have been one of the Jaegernists that broke him out, like flocking his cronies.
Yeah, because they got people littered throughout the military, they say.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, this is like I said, crazy. This is getting like military slice of life type shit. Whereas like some drama. Like, there's lots of drama.
Bro. It's wild. I don't know, man.
You got any predictions for next episode?
Well, I think we're finally gonna get the stuff with Zeke in this episode. So I feel like hopefully we'll get answers to some things, like Zeke's plan or where Zeke is or whatever is gonna happen. We're probably gonna get a resolution to the thing with the restaurant, also with Gabby and Falco going to where Nicola works, where like also like where Yelena put like these Marleyans in, like, so we'll probably figure out what's happening with that. But yeah, I don't know.
I hope we get the answers, man. I think I don't know. I think 3 episodes is long enough to not get answers. I think in terms of how long I'm willing to wait, I think if I go I think I have one more episode in me before this gets like a 7. Like I can only go so long with just like
dead, bro.
Yeah, something's gotta give.
Yes, it seems like shit's gonna hit the fan soon, bro, because it seems like with Eren out, like they have to make a move to like get to Zeke and stuff before Eren does. Because they don't want Eren and Zeke to meet because they're afraid of what could happen. Because they think that Eren's being manipulated. Like, I don't know. I wanna think that Eren is not being manipulated and he's just making it seem that way and he's gonna do his own thing.
Yeah.
That's what I want to believe. But he's also my favorite character in the show. Yeah. So like I'm biased.
Yeah, I hope he just eats Zeke. Like straight up, just like
just gets the B-side into like, yep, yes, sir.
That's comedy.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just so many questions, bro. I need to know what's happening with Eren, bro. This is like how I feel about the basement. Mm-hmm. I need to know what's going on with Eren.
7. Yeah, if you hear this now, Attack on Titan, you getting a 7 if you don't answer some of these goddamn questions.
Oh, hell no, bro. This shit can give me questions until the last 2 episodes and answer all of them. And if the answers are good, 10. If the answers are good, if the answers are bad, that's a different story.
Oh, okay.
Different story. If the answers are bad, different story. If the answers are good, I don't care how long I wait for them, bro.
Don't Sword Art Online us.
Facts.
Don't Game of Thrones us. Don't do that to us.
Even though I wasn't that mad at Game of Thrones ending because I was a Stark boy. I didn't give a fuck about Dany.
Stop fronting, bro.
I didn't give a fuck about Dany.
I was a Stark boy too.
I didn't give a fuck, bro. I did not care about Dany. What?
They did the... I'm not even... This is a sidebar, bro. But to put the man Jon Snow back to the guarding the wall or whatever, the snow wall.
That's where the man was most alive. With the wildlings? You want him to be in the kingdom? Nah, that man had to be in the wild, fucking niggas up. You crazy?
There's no one to fuck up anymore. They killed Ice King.
Other wildlings. He gonna fight other wildlings out there, nigga. He gonna fight other niggas, bro. You wanted Jon to be the king? Jon did not deserve to be the king. He could not have been the king, bro. Look, I understand. Jon Snow was my guy in that show. But if we really think Jon would have thrived as the king, we don't know him as a character.
I don't think that. I just think I was upset once again. Not to get on this, but I just hated how all that shit transpired. I hated how the ending was. That shit was. That's for another story. That's the difference.
I didn't give a fuck. The only thing I didn't like was that they gave spoilers for Game of Thrones. That they gave Bran the throne. That's the only thing I did not like. Everything else, I don't care because it fit. Like Dany going all dark side. Like we knew she was bad, bro. We just looked at it from our perspective. Her actions were not bad, but you look at them from a neutral standpoint, they're bad. Yeah. She burned a nigga alive. She left a nigga alive in a tomb to fucking starve. Like she did bad things, bro.
She did.
Come on, she was bad.
Savage. She's a savage.
Yeah. Sidebar over.
Sidebar Dunsky. So I mean. That's all I have to say really about Between the Walls. You got anything else?
Between Two Walls is nah.
Shut the door.
It's still good, man. Like shit just piles up. Like the tension is just building. Like how I feel like man, I was like we're at like the upper part of a roller coaster and it's just ticking up. It's just ticking. And sooner or later it's just gonna
kind of explode. I'm telling you, people are gonna die.
Shit's gonna happen. Yeah, like we know for a fact that like Levi is finna fight somebody in the forest. We've seen that shit in the trailer.
Yeah,
like something's gonna happen. Where those Titans come from? Zeke's probably gonna make them.
Oh yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yep,
shit's gonna pop off soon, bro. We know something has to happen with Zeke and Levi. Levi is there with Zeke. Something's gonna happen. We know Levi has to escape Titans in the forest. Like something goes on.
I would love to see Levi do another scene. Levi's the best scene ever.